Good day, mate. That's how you say it? Good day, mate. Yeah. Garments. I woke up this morning like I gotta get going. Tomorrow's not promised, so I live in the moment. It's a good day to have a good day. It's a good day to have a good day. I woke up this morning like I gotta get going.
So I guess this is the last video. How sadly for us who got this assignment. But actually it's a blessing and a curse. Because we finally stopped making this assignment. There's freedom in that, but also some people might love making this video, but they have to stop. So it's a blessing and a curse. And as the title said, today we're gonna talk about vlogs. Well, vlogs is actually another pop culture because if you're browsing on YouTube, if you're not looking at music videos or maybe whatever it is your hobby, whatever your hobby is, and or maybe a new trailer or something like that, games, movies, things like that, you're probably watching people's vlog. Not that kind of vlogs that talk about I just got these new clothes or things like that. I ate at this place, this kind of vlogs. Yeah, not this kind of vlogs, but more of like people who teach you to do something, things like that. There's those vlogs. Maybe those vlogs count too, the one that mainstream vlogs is vlog day one, things like that. Maybe a traveling vlog or maybe I don't know shopping vlog, I don't things like that. Makeup tutorial, things like that on YouTube. So what I'm going to talk about is mysterious reasons behind giving us this assignment. Because pop culture actually a big part of us nowadays. Well, from the 90s, but yeah, pop culture. Because of pop culture, a lot of things in the schools actually change. Well, it's quite unfair to say for me and all the guys who got this assignment because we're not in schools anymore. We're in, higher education, we're in the universities. But we still got catch up by those things behind us, things like, pop culture too. So I guess giving us this assignment is, I'm quite happy. First of all, I'm quite happy that I got this assignment because it's finally giving me a test of my confidence, things like that. But some people you might know their names are not really quite comfortable in front of the camera, even more on the internet. Yeah, why am I talking to this part of the video? Anywho, Mr. Isan giving us this assignment to make vlogs, things like that, because I think pop culture actually affecting schools too. Education, I mean, not schools, but education. Because why am I doing these vlogs? Because my professor told me to do it, but also my lecturer told me to do it. But why am my lecturer giving me this assignment? Well, because my lecturer saw it on maybe, I don't know, somewhere. I never asked him why giving us this assignment, but it's fun to think about the possibilities. And you know that our president Indonesia that is new, not new, the president for 3 years, and he's a few months back launching a statement that all SMK students should do vlog videos. Maybe, because I don't know the reason behind it. Maybe I should read more about this news, but I'm just like skimming those videos and skimming that news, and I got that, whoa, our president said this. Maybe there's also the reason why our lecturer giving us this assignment, because pop culture has been so big, so effective, so what's the word again? So freaking just, I don't know. Pop culture has been so affecting us, like in so big every part of our life, even in education. So how you see here that pop culture actually plays a big role, like just realize it. It's like a big role in our life. Have you ever seen the NASA video while they going to NASA in ISS, I guess? Maybe, just maybe, they're just testing their new equipment or something like that. But also, they possibly do those things because of, well, pop culture. See what I'm doing? See what I'm going to? See what I did there? Huh? See what I said? How can you see what I said? Did you know? Understand what I said? Yeah. Pop culture is us. You cannot, like, I'm not part of the pop culture. I'm a hipster. I did things before it was cool. Sometimes you have to let it cool first. Like things, sometimes you need to let things cool first. Like drinking coffee, because that's what hipsters do, right? I was spitting out their coffee because they drink it before it was cool. Yeah. Even if you're a hipster, you're also part of the pop culture, because being a hipster nowadays is also a culture. People nowadays didn't decide to become they didn't decide to become a hipster just because they want to or something like that, but because they're affected by people who's a hipster, I guess. They're watching people on the internet. Well, first of all, if you're a hipster and using internet, that's kind of hypocrite, because internet is the place for mainstream people, I guess. So you should use like mail or something like that. So you even hipster, even more hipster. See, even a hipster that are fighting the mainstream ideas are also a part of pop culture. There's no escaping pop culture. Sorry for the bad cough. And I think pop culture is owning us. Did you feel that? Or will you try to embrace it? That is all from me, and this is my last video. And goodbye.
I woke up this morning like I gotta get going. Tomorrow's not promised, so I live in the moment. It's a good